welcome back to my channel. And thank you everyone so much for all your support and for being here. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see, why are people jealous of you? In front of me I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. Group number 1 says let's talk about it. Group number 2 says we go together. And group number 3 says sweet and wholesome. Choose the one that really calls out to you. Okay, let's get started. Group number 1. Okay, so why are people jealous of you? Okay, group number 1. So immediately what I see with you guys is that you guys come across like you are stunning, okay? Like people are just like, woo! Like when you walk into a room, all eyes go on you, okay? Because it's like you guys, it's like, I feel like your hair, your nails, your makeup, everything just usually seems like it looks on point. And if you don't have any of that done up, it's like you don't need to, because you're like a natural beauty is what I'm seeing. Or naturally handsome if you're a guy. Like I just feel like this group has this very natural appeal to them that is just stunning. Okay, like you guys shine, you glow. There's just this energy, this aura about you. And so, you know, people know that, like, when you walk by, like, people are going to stare. And I feel like because other people don't get that same reaction when they walk into a room, or at least they don't notice it, they get jealous of you for that. Looking at the page of Earth, it's like, you guys, you come across like you are a quick study and that you are intelligent, okay? So for some of you, I'm actually getting that you might have had higher education, okay? So like went to college or university, a trade. You're just really like knowledgeable in your field of study for some of you. And for others of you, I feel like you are in some kind of higher position at work, okay? So, you know, it doesn't have to be like the boss or manager, but it's just a position that like is a higher up somehow, okay? And so along with that, I actually get the impression that, and if you feel like you're none of that, then this means that you guys are seen to be knowledgeable, okay? And that could be in many areas or a particular area, okay? Take what resonates. But either way, I'm just getting that people feel kind of intimidated by that, like they can't step to you when it comes to certain topics in conversation is what I'm seeing with that. It's like you come across like not only do you know your stuff, but you'll debate on it and you will have facts to like back it up, you know, like evidence. So I'm actually getting like lawyer vibes for this group too. Not saying you're a lawyer, but like the way that you talk, the way that you speak. Okay, so it's interesting. I almost debated on doing another like what makes you intimidating, because although this is like what makes people jealous, I actually feel like you guys, you know, you're very bold, fiery, fierce person, so you also can come across as intimidating to those that don't feel like they're on your level is what I'm seeing. Okay, and that's the other thing. So I do feel like this group in general, I'm getting a lot of earth and fire vibes for you guys, but air as well. I'm just seeing that you guys often speak your mind, okay? So you can be blunt, you know, no filter, just bold. Very bold, dominant personality is what I'm seeing. So I get the impression that people actually get jealous that they wish they could be as bold as you are. Okay, they wish they could like speak their mind like you do. It's kind of like you do it, and you're kind of like an Aries in this way. Like, it's like, well, you know, I'm being true to myself and the pieces will fall where they may, you know, like if people don't like it, kind of too bad. Like, this is me. That's the main thing that's coming through for you guys is like, you have a like, this is me, take it or leave it. I don't care. I don't need your approval. Yeah, okay. And going back to the natural beauty, I also feel like you guys are the type where, you know, you would rock like sweatpants, your hair like thrown up, you know, and just like no makeup on. But again, you guys are a natural beauty with a natural confidence. So it's like you would rock that look, and I feel like people get jealous because they don't feel like they can pull off that same look. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yes, okay. You are confident in your skin. Absolutely. So, I definitely feel like people, they wish they were. So, when they see you just being you and letting the pieces fall where they may, and, you know, it's kind of like people wish they could do that. They wish they had the courage, that boldness, you know? And I honestly, I'm kind of getting the impression for you guys, group number one, that people either like love you or hate you. But I feel like you don't care. Like you're fueled by the haters. Like you could be like, yeah, sip that haterade. You know, like you guys are just my motivation to keep crushing it in life. Yeah, that's the impression I'm getting. Okay, so the other way you guys are coming across is I don't owe you an explanation for the way I live. Ooh, yeah, you go. Okay, this group is pure baddie energy. Okay, like absolutely, I love that. It's just like you do you, and it's kind of like I feel like you're like a live and let live type of person, so you don't understand those that aren't like that. They're always in people's business, always trying to tell them what to do, what to improve on, and you're just like, okay, like walk your talk before you come talking to me with that. Okay, I see you, the attitude, but again, it's the theme usually is though it's all in being true to yourself, Yep. This group is authentic and real to the core. You guys, so on top of the natural beauty or handsomeness, you guys also have amazing like skin complexion, okay? I feel like, your skin's just a very even tone. It could be shiny. It's just real, like, it's just like it glows. So people are like mesmerized by your skin complexion. Also, I feel like, what's coming through is if you're a girl or even if you're a guy, I feel like you have really nice long hair. You don't have to though. Either way, hair is coming through, that it stands out no matter what length, but I feel like there's gonna be some of you though that's definitely picking up on the long hair. Could even be braids for some of you as well, is what I'm seeing. Definitely stands out. And your guys' scent also came through, so I feel like you guys smell really good. So it's kind of like you guys, you come across as being all put together and stuff, and people just feel like, wow, like, did you wake up this way? Like, yeah. That, I just feel like people feel like you got this, like, life hack that where you're just, like, always on point, whether, you're, like, dolling yourself up or not. It's kind of like, it doesn't matter with you. You get heads turning either way. So people are just like, oh, like they could try for hours to do themselves up and they don't feel like they measure up, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so you guys, you definitely have this pride about you. Okay, so I'm kind of getting Leo vibes with that, but I mean any sign. And it's kind of like, I feel like you guys don't shy away from the spotlight. You don't shy away from being vocal when it comes down to it, especially if it's about something that means something to you. So you guys could also be a voice for others. I'm just getting like, kind of a humanitarian vibe. Definitely a go-getter though. Like I feel like you guys are pretty like self-motivated and like will do what it takes, like natural self-starters. Okay. Also, something came through about, I feel like this group in particular likes to wear boots. So your style also stands out. And I feel like people just feel like, how do you know? Like, what looks good with what naturally? Like, I feel like I said, like, you guys, there's just something that you guys do. Every time that you show up somewhere, people, like, they're just so mesmerized by you. Like, whether it's your looks, the way that you act, your style, it like all goes together so well, okay? And people just think, were you born this way? Like, how do you know, like, that outfit would look amazing together, like that kind of thing. So, yeah. And, okay, so the other thing is that you guys also come across as being mysterious. So even though you're vocal, it's like you don't reveal everything about yourself, though. And I feel like you guys are kind of choosy, honestly. with who you let into your circle, who you trust, who you actually consider a friend is what I'm seeing. Like, you might know a lot of people, but you don't consider them actual true friends. So I feel like people also feel like, you know, kind of like, ooh, okay, like, they don't, they feel like, you know, almost like they gotta earn your trust. Okay, group number 3. So all in all, I'm seeing that you guys are coming across like you were born like stunning, okay? Looks, clothes, you know, the way that you are, just real and a natural beauty and just doing you basically. And that is why people tend to be jealous of you. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Okay, group number 2. Okay, so why are people jealous of you? Okay, group number 2. So right away, what I see for you guys when looking at these cards is that people wish that they had your life, okay? You guys are really coming across like you are living your best life. Whether you feel like you are or you're not, I mean, it could be a work in progress, but this is what people feel like, okay? And they wish they had your life. And that goes anywhere from things that you guys have accomplished to any material possessions that you guys own, okay? So I'm getting all different categories with this, okay? As well as like, you know, your relationships, your career, what you do for a living, your family, if some of you have a family, like all of it, okay? Whatever applies to you, whatever you have in your life, and even if it's none of that, okay, maybe it's traveling, it's just there's something about your life that makes it look like you guys got it going on and people want that, okay? So it's going to be different for all of you. So take whichever one that rings true for you, okay? You guys are honestly, though, seen to be hardworking people who have definitely worked for whatever it is that you have. And so you guys, you know, you come across as being driven, ambitious, very goal-oriented people, as well as stylish. Style's definitely coming through, and intelligent, okay? So you guys have all these amazing characteristics that people, like, they wish that they also had that. Like, they're jealous. They feel like, man, you know, like if they compare themselves to you, they feel like you guys are just like these people who are just crushing it at life. Like whatever you touch turns to gold, like a King Midas type, alchemist type appeal is what you guys have. And they don't know like all the hours you put into things, you know, they don't know if you had a lot of setbacks that you had to overcome. All people like are seeing is like, unless they know, like you've told them, but they see the final product and they think, man, like I wish I could do that. I wish I had that, you know, instead of just doing it, doing what it takes. You guys though, I'm getting like a real no nonsense energy. Like you guys, I feel like, you know, it's kind of like you push yourselves, you challenge yourselves, you set a goal and you see, yeah, like I want to know, like, can I do this? Like, what's it going to take type energies. Okay, so I feel like some of you are kind of competitive, like you thrive off competition, as well as, okay, going off of that even, you know, some of you are coming across as being like athletes, okay? I'm just getting like kind of in the spotlight, doing something physical, you know, or you were in sports, like growing up or something like that, you know, it's just coming through, that it carried through into adulthood, you know, and like now that's what you apply to, you know, school, work, relationships, like you have that same kind of mentality, you know. And honestly, like, I feel like you guys are in a league of your own. So it's kind of like I said, like that King Midas, whatever you touch turns to gold. Like whatever you do ends up being, like you do so well at it is what I'm seeing. So it's kind of like people feel like you guys are like a winner at life, okay? And yeah, and then just hearing like the song, like all I do is win, 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 okay? Like, yeah, 6 of Wands energy with you guys. Some of you might even be in the spotlight, okay? It could just be you posting on social media, or some of you, you know, you could be, yeah, I'm just getting that. Some of you could be in the spotlight, whether it's the athletic theme or it's, you know, YouTube or Twitch, Instagram, doesn't matter what it is, but definitely getting a spotlight thing. TikTok, you know. Alright, you guys are also seen to have an attractive body. That in particular came through, okay? So yeah, like people feel like a lot of people want you, and I feel like that makes them jealous, okay? Yeah, so you guys, you know, you got the looks, you got that winner personality. It's like, kind of like, what can't you do, you know? Like, you have that going for you. So, yeah. Okay, this is funny. Like, as I was doing this video, I almost, it could have been even what makes you intimidating. Like, I found the two are blending, you know, jealous, intimidated. Okay, but yeah, in particular though, so like I was saying before, for some of you, it's gonna be more like career or, you know, material possessions. I feel like, you know, you could have a lot of name brand stuff, clothes, handbags, cars, your house, whatever it is. And for others of you, it's going to be more like, you know, maybe they wish they had your education or your career. And others of you, it's more going to be along the lines of they're jealous of your relationship. So maybe if you're in a relationship or married, you and your person come across like a power couple, you know, always going on these adventures, date nights, there's just something. Or if, you know, you have a family, it's kind of like they wish they had that. So it could be all the above. Take what resonates, though, with that. It's definitely something this group has, though, that people wish they had. Like I said, and if it's none of that and you're single, people think you're just living it up, you know, best life. Yeah, just your life looks like an adventure is what's coming through with that. Whether you feel like it is or it's not, that's how it's coming through. This group also has this work hard and play hard mentality, and that makes you guys come across as being like the full package, honestly. Like, you guys definitely come across as being this independent person who can take care of themselves, even if you feel like you're in the process of doing it. That's how you're coming across. And yeah, but you guys are also very fun people too, is what I'm seeing, okay? So very lively, very passionate, very fun people. And yeah, I just feel like I was saying, like, you guys are coming across like the full package. This group also has wifey and hubby material written on them because you're so like you know, like you so got it going on that like people know that. I feel like people date you to marry you, and whether or not it gets to that point or not doesn't matter. That's like what it's about. And I feel like other people that can't get someone to commit, they're jealous of that with you guys, okay? They think, what is it about them that they, you know, they get people falling in love, you know, and proposing or wanting to marry them. And meanwhile, these people, you know, it's kind of like it doesn't go anywhere. So, yeah. So, definite wifey and hubby material. Okay, so for those of you that don't feel like you're athletic, the other thing that came through was like artistic. And along with that, it goes back to that, you know, just being in a league of your own and just doing amazing, you know, in a particular area. And I feel like people wish they were as talented as you are, you know, and did things as amazingly as you do. And if they feel like they're not good at like anything, then yeah, they're jealous of that. Also, I feel like this group in particular has really nice eyes and lips. So, you know, I feel like people know like that people crush on you like a lot. They're drawn to you. It's not just looks, you know, it's personality and your energy as well. And I feel like, again, like when people know this, it's like they get jealous of it. Like, you guys are a magnet is what I'm seeing, whether you realize it or not. Okay, so it's kind of like that, like there's something about Mary, you know, it's just like you guys have people falling for you and crushing on you, whether you realize it or not. I actually feel like this group might be kind of in their own world, so busy doing their own thing that they don't quite notice it. And others of you, you'll be like, oh yeah, I do. You know, I got people hitting on my DMs all the time and I don't write back. But yeah, so that's definitely coming through for this group. And those that know that about you, okay, it's kind of like whether they know it or not, they can sense it. Like, they'll be like, yeah, you know, this person, they've got it going on in like every area, so they know, you know, the people are crushing on you all the time, and they wish they were crushing on them. Yeah, okay. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Group number 3. Okay, so why are people jealous of you? Okay, group number 3. So right away, what I'm seeing with you guys is that you guys come across like you are a rare gem when people meet you. Okay. So I'm just getting like this real, like, unique feeling about you, okay? Like, you're definitely like one of a kind. And in fact, the song that came to me in regards to that is Borns' 10,000 Emerald Pools, okay? And the lyrics in particular are like, I'm diving deeper, deeper for you. And he's like, underwater, time is standing still, you're the treasure, I dive down deeper still, all I need is you, you're all I need to breathe, all I need is you. Okay, so, and yes, the singer does sing that high, but anyway, so yeah, with all the water here and like the treasure chest, it's just like, oh, it's the vibes that come through for you guys, okay? So you guys are like this hidden gem, okay? That when people run into, they're like, wow, like they're mesmerized by you. And in regards to that, I feel like you guys, you know, you give off this feeling of like being the one. Okay. And okay, so along with that, what I'm also seeing is that you guys, you come across as being independent and self-sufficient, okay? And I feel like you guys only let like a certain amount into your life. You know, you're very choosy in that way, and it's kind of like, and you're mysterious. So you only open up to those that you feel like have earned your trust, okay? So I feel like you're kind of hard to get in a sense, whether it's friend-wise or relationship-wise. So you're like enigmatic in that way, okay? You're hard to get a read on, you know, as well as like be in your life is what I'm seeing. Because you guys, I get the impression you don't mind being alone, okay? In fact, out of all the groups, you guys came across as being more quiet than the other ones. That's not to say that you're not talkative. In fact, I get a quiet confidence from you. It's just like you don't feel like you have to talk. You know what I mean? Like you're comfortable in the silence. You're comfortable being alone is what I'm seeing. And then along with that, you guys are also coming across as being kind though, okay? So you're kind people. But here's what's interesting and takes a turn. But people often mistaken your kindness for you liking them. And so I feel like when you guys, you know, like are like, whoa, you know, like, no, you know, I'm not into you that way. That's when people start getting kind of like jealous in a sense. Like that you're not choosing them. You know what I mean? Like they think, well, why not me? Yeah. Because like I said, you come across as being that rare gem and kind of like the one. I don't know if they exactly acknowledge that or not, but that's like the feeling you guys have because you're so unique and rare. And along with that, you know, you guys, you also have this like soulful eyes with a smile that lights up your face, okay? And I feel like, you know, it's contagious and you get whoever you're connecting with in the moment to just light up too by your presence, your energy, your eyes, your smile, and they honestly feel like they have a spiritual connection with you. And all this stuff that I'm saying, I don't even know that people realize this consciously with you, but it's definitely subconscious and it's what's coming through. And this is like why people are drawn to you guys like a magnet, okay? So really what's coming through is like it's kind of like the jealousy really just comes from if you don't choose them. Like whether to really hang out or associate with them as a friend or, you know, as a relationship or something more. Because you guys, you definitely are coming across, like I said, as very choosy people who form these connections that just feel rare and like deep. Okay, so yeah, and like I said, there's the eyes card. Okay, so the other way that you guys are also coming across is like you guys have this adventurous spirit to you. Okay, so going back to the independent, self-sufficient, as well as like travelers, or, you know, just like your life's an adventure. And you have this, you come across like you have a free, fun, adventurous life. And so what people are jealous in regards to that about is they're jealous of your freedom, okay, that you exude, as well as you being hard to get. I feel like you guys are on the go a lot. So I'm getting like nomadic vibes with this group, you know. Maybe you travel for work, or you're just able to travel, or, you know, very adventurous. There's just something come through about you guys where, you know, you're there one minute, you're connecting with people, and then you're not there the next. So you guys might even ghost people, you know. And yeah, that's like why people are jealous. Okay, so for some of you, you're actually coming across like where you might post that, you know, you're hanging out with one person one night, and then you're posting, you know, you hanging out with somebody else the next night. This could be friends, this could be you dating. Take what resonates, both are coming through. And like, if somebody's really interested in you, I feel like they're like, what? What are they doing? I thought I was the only one they were talking to. Yeah, okay, so, or it's even a friend jealousy thing. Yeah, two different things are coming through, so take what resonates. But yeah, I feel like people think you're theirs, you know? Like, that's interesting. Even if you'd be like, oh, I don't belong to anyone. You know, you're like this nomad vagabond, call you what you will. Okay, so I just had like that Metallica lyric come through for that, like wherever I may roam. So yeah. Actually, yeah, those lyrics are befitting for you guys too. So some of you might even like ride motorcycles. Okay, I'm just getting like this real free, like wind in your face type feeling, and just like seeing different places, you know, kind of Sagittarius vibes with that. Okay, so you guys are also coming across as like being intuitive and can feel kind of misunderstood. So I feel like you leave things that no longer serve you as well. So yeah, this group doesn't hesitate to cut people out of their life that they feel like no longer serves them, you know. And that also will make people jealous. You know, they'll think, wow, okay, I thought, you know, we were like homies for life, more or less. And you'll be like, yeah, no, you know, if somebody crosses that boundary with you, you're done. All right, so you guys, I feel like, you know, this group in particular comes across like you had to grow up fast, you know, and like, so you guys come across like you're tough inside as well as outside, and I'm just getting like a real perseverance and really rising above and, you know, doing whatever it takes to get right with yourself, to, you know, really rise above, basically. So it's kind of like, you know, now you're coming to a place where it's like you're done, you know, having to swim like in battle through life is what I'm seeing. And now you're on this shore, and now it's like you feel like you're in a place, like a different place, where now you can relax and breathe and have fun again and be yourself again is what I'm seeing with that. Okay, so like a cycle, a chapter has ended. So the sadness, I feel like, is more in the past now, and now you can start anew. So it's like you're entering this new world, okay? It's kind of interesting that's coming through, but it is for you guys. And now it's like, now you can be your playful self. You know, now things feel lighter. They feel freer. They feel like what people are projecting onto you, which is that you just have the life right now, okay? Whether you feel like you do or you don't, that's how you're coming across. And, okay. And I feel like you guys also are kind of quirky. You have a quirky like personality and sense of humor. I feel like some of you also have this kind of artistic creativeness about you and creative expression. Some of you might even be in a band, okay? Or like I was saying, it's just like this creative artistic expression is coming through, and I feel like, you know, you guys do whatever it is that you do like amazingly, and it's kind of off the beaten path, you know. So there's definitely an unconventional vibe with this group, and I feel like those that know that about you wish they could have that life where they're not doing what they feel like they have to do. Like, you know, it could be a 9 to 5 job that just doesn't inspire them at all, and they want to be doing what you guys are doing if you guys are in that place, okay? It's a general reading, some of you will be, and those of you that are doing something that's way different, okay? You might have your own business, be in a band, you know, might have your own shop where you're selling creative designs like jewelry or artwork or something. There's definitely something different with this group coming through that I feel like people are also jealous of. Like they want that kind of freedom. So whether the freedom is like your life looking like an adventure, or you doing your own thing to your own business to make money that just looks creative and fun and inspiring, whatever that is, I feel like people, they're jealous of it that aren't doing that. They want to be doing that. Yeah. Okay, group number 3. This is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys.